I was just wondering if what is one thing that I can maybe do different, a path which I can maybe choose which is not a conventional one. Marketing in essence, it tells you how you can sell your capability. Because at the end of the day, if it is for you, selling for investment, selling for a job, and you are telling to a company and telling to a person that they hire you. If you are a marketing specialist, you know how to handle that person's attention. Because at the end of the day, one thing which is how you can sell yourself. That's what marketing teaches you.
Welcome to this episode of That Startup Guy. I am Shreya Baldev, your host, and today on the show we have Ameya Jaiswal, a student of VIT third year, and he is a self-taught marketing guy. In this episode, we will learn from him that how did he learn marketing and actually learn marketing at that level that this landed him to a good internship. Hello, Ameya.
Hi, so nice introduction, I must say, and nice to meet you, Shrey. So, marketing, being from a tech and engineering background, marketing didn't come to me easily. Like, we all come from a family that, okay, tech, CS is the main thing, going to Google, Netflix is the main thing, being a software developer is the main thing, but marketing is one thing that none of us are taught about. So, I learned about marketing through ESL. Like, ESL has played a huge part in my life. So at first when I joined marketing, I didn't know about it. I had no clue about it. But I want to learn how companies are able to sell their products to us consumer. If like I'm a cricketer, how they're able, SG is able to sell their bat. If I'm a cars enthusiast, how is company able to sell their cars? So that's how my journey started. And I got introduced to like a course called it's a Google certified course on digital marketing. And it's a free of cost course. Anybody can do it. It is like 50 hours long. It takes a huge amount of time, but it's one of the best free courses on digital marketing available out there. So that's how my journey started. And then throughout the time, it all went one day after another, learning from another company's experiences, what they did, what the drawbacks were, how they communicated. Then through ESA also, I was in the marketing department, so how we were portraying ourselves, how we were doing the work. So that's how my journey started.
Okay, so this topic I would like to talk about that why marketing, because I relate to you. I am also a sort of a marketing guy. I also study CSE, but I like to do marketing. I have done 2 internships in marketing now, and I have learned it through my school. As you said that you learned it through ESL and Google's certified course. I was from ICSE board, and I had a optional subject in my 9th and 10th called commercial applications, where they give you a sort of a mini MBA for 2 years that they teach you everything about startups, companies, MNCs, what are types of legalizations, marketing, departmentation, HR, finance, etc. That sparked the interest in me about marketing. That was the way. How did marketing put a spark in you? And when?
It all started back in like college first year only. Like it was like online time. I was in COVID batch. I must say I didn't give both, and I'm proud about it. My marks would have been so terrible. But yeah, during that time, if you remember, the PUBG craze was so big. Like it was just a huge boom of everything, esports, be it any type of esports. And if anybody watches like esports, we follow teams like, let's say, Seoul or I don't remember the few, like Johnson, one of the Godlike, and all these players were somehow able to sell their product in such an amazing way. Like they didn't have an audience at one point, and at the end of the 1 month, I would see them having 1 million likes, 100 million followers, like 100 million not followers, but huge number of followers. And at this point, I saw a lot of ads on Mama Earth, and at one point I myself was decided to buy one of the Mama Earth products. So I was like wondering, how am I also able to like get in that zone? Then there's a movie called Social Dilemma. Social Dilemma is a movie which tells you that the person who is not buying, like who is not paying for the product, is the product. Like we say, okay, Instagram is the product, but it's not. We are the product. We are the people who are feeding the information in Insta. Like I can talk about what cars, and as in the next sense again, a car will come on my feed. So all these things sparked a few interest in me. And then when I moved to college, I saw in VIT that each and every there were at least what 500 to 600 people in Triple E. In CS there were 3,000 4,000 people, and it was just a huge bhed chal, if I must say. People running a marathon race one after another. So I was just wondering, okay, if what is one thing that I can maybe do different, a path which I can maybe choose which is not a conventional one. So that's how I fell in love with marketing, because marketing in essence it tells you how you can sell your capabilities, because at the end of the day, if in the fourth year you're sitting for internship, searching for a job, and you're telling to a company and telling to a person that okay, hire me. If you are a marketing specialist, you know how to handle that person's attention, because at the end of the day, one thing which is how you can sell yourself. That's what marketing teaches you. With over time, you learn from, be it company, be it brand, be it some object. If you understand in essence how is that company able to sell that product. So if you are sitting for a job, you have what 30 minutes and 2 lakh. Sorry, to not. Oh yeah. In VIT, there are what for if I'm there are 500 people in electrical, and in what how many people in the CS? 3,900, right? So what is one thing which is different? If all those 3,900 people are sitting on Google job, they all have the same learnings, they all have the same courses, they all have the same things. But what is one thing which is making them different? So as I was asking myself this question, I fell in this love with marketing, because it taught me that how to sell my qualities to a person, how to make them believe and that I'm a bettable person. That's how marketing is, and that's how it works. If I tell you, okay, you should buy iPhone, like it's now built in a mindset that iPhone is one of the best product out there, but it's statistic. Yeah, it's a status symbol. Basically, it's status symbol, but it's not. iPhone's camera is not the best camera, and iPhone thing is not like iPhone. Waterproof or be any other feature is not the best, but it's just built in a mindset that okay, if you have an iPhone or हमारी इज्जत है, we have confidence, we have like everybody top with an elite league. But this is a mindset, but that mindset was how it was built through Apple's marketing campaign. They built in our minds that our product is the elite one, and the person who purchase that product is the belongs in the elite category. Same if you like take example of any, like let's just say Rolls Royce. This is like Rolls Royce never put their cars on display in a car show. They always put their cars in a display in places where private aircrafts are being sold. Their target audience, they know their target audience, and they're capturing mentality. Marketing is like marketing. There's a different people like nowadays, like not. I see people nowadays selling marketing, selling is same. It's not the same. Marketing just is about how you can make a customer lives better, and selling is just selling the profit, like just selling the product. How you can hook the customer and sell those things. Marketing and selling, they work together, but they're completely different domains.
So there's this, one anecdote which I was taught in school, and I also talked to them about that. There's this one company, Boost or company, I don't remember exactly. Yeah. But firstly, it was launched in US. Now in US, it was marketed as a drink which, when you drink, you will fall asleep, because there were issues of falling asleep in people, right? And it was a crazy product there. When they entered the Indian market, they put the same strategy that okay, it's a product, you drink it with milk and you fall asleep. But it went flop. Reason being that Indians already have turmeric milk. We have a habit in India that at night people drink turmeric milk, which is a good thing to fall asleep. And another thing is that Indians actually were not stressed in those times that they needed something to fall asleep. They were naturally falling asleep. So then they again went 1-2 years in research, market research in India, that okay, that what is the hook point of Indians. Then they found out that Indians spend on their children. And so they strategized their market as now this is a product in chocolate flavor which would grow your kids, make their bones strong, increase their immunity and give a good taste. So buy. Now everyone is just buying Complan, Bonvita, Boost. Actually they are just packs of sugar. It's nothing. It's the marketing which makes them different from the regular turmeric milk or any other drink.
Yeah.
You agree with that? And another thing which people don't know is that marketing consists of 4 P's, which are the basic P's. Now I think
Marketing mix only.
marketing mix. Now I think there are 7 P's or something,
Yeah.
but there are basic 4 P's which I would like you to elaborate on.
Yeah, the 4 P's are product, place, price, and promotion. So, firstly, if it comes to a product, how well your product is, like what it made of, what its qualities, what its attributes are. Secondly, the price. What's the price part you've set for it? Like every product has a specific price. It's a price ceiling and a price floor. Price floor is the minimum amount you set for a price, and the price ceiling the maximum amount you set for a price. If the price exceeds the price floor, then you're not making any profits. Like because you're just incurring losses and you're not able to go above it. If your price is above the price ceiling, then your product is not being sold because customers are not buying it. So that's why setting up the price is very important. In the marketing strategy, like many companies do this when they first launch their products. In the first year, they first try to see which price is working, which price is like giving them a good number of profit and sales. Then they, after a few times, they set that amount. That just say, for example, first there were in Lays there were 20 rupees chips and something like. Then there came 10 rupees chips. Then there came 5 rupees chips. So that's how they able to they saw okay they have the necessity. Then they were able to capture on that. Coming to product place, third point place being where the product is being sold. It's a retail shop, it's like online e-commerce, or it's like through a person going through like if as a, I don't know if I've seen it, but in old times papad wala, there was a person who used to come through houses and sell papad, right? Salesman, yeah, basically. So where is the product being sold? If it's like a wholesaler, it's a retail shop, if it's a mall, where is the product being sold? Then fourth, which is a very important point, is the promotion. How you are promoting it. Like if we come in a like speaker and sound industry, like we all now have known about boAt in such a large scale. Like boAt has been one of the best influencer marketing strategy ever. Earlier there was what? There was Sony, there was Sennheiser, there was Bose, JBL. There were 4 companies, 4 giants just destroying the competition. Then there was boAt. They realized okay, Indian market they want cheap things and best quality, durable things, and they were able to target that audience, target them properly. So then they saw okay, which type of audience do Indians here to? We here to actresses, we here to actors. We fan of Bollywood, we fan of movies. So they started doing influencer marketing, and also both started with IPL and cricket and world and sponsored even a World Cup cricket team. So through these things only, they promoted their products so well that all of us started switch from Sennheiser, Bose or JBL to a boAt, because we were like, why should we pay such amount of high price if we are getting it for such a cheaper thing, and it's a durable thing also. So these are the 4 important P's, and that's how they work. They're very important things, because without them, marketing strategy is always going to fail. If I'm lagging in price, then even if my place and promotion and product is strong, I'm going to fall miserably. So that's why these 4 are the main important key factors of the marketing mix.
Also, Aman Gupta, the founder of boAt, said that when they were starting, the problem or the point he realized that was in market there were headphones, earphones, and speakers which were whites, blacks, and grays. Right?
He brought like fun, like funkiness in that. Yeah, it was just plain simple. He brought colors in that market, and kudos to him, that strategy worked. It could have backfired. People were like, no, it's like not fun, it's not cool. But he targeted the Gen Zs, and we Gen Zs, the millennials, we got hooked to it, and we became the customers, because we liked funkiness, colorful, bright. We were like bored of just black, white. It was just like a backward movies.
So he just transformed it from being just a headphone to being an apparel.
Yeah.
He also did some fashion show where every model was told to just keep headphones in their neck. That okay, keep, if your dress is red, just keep a matching color headphone with you. So it just highlights that okay, headphones are not just for listening music; they are also a fashion sense. So he just introduced like that. Now again, huge companies have same competitions around. Like there are, if you have a businessman, there would be already 5 companies doing that. What differentiates you is marketing. Like both you said, there were Sony, JBL, but both just kicked them off. In marketing specifically, in today's trends, there is a new concept called digital marketing. Now under the umbrella of digital marketing, I think SEO falls. Now I would like to highlight, I would love if you would highlight that what is SEO and how does that work actually, because we don't understand. We just think that digital marketing is just pasting ads in Google. It's just creating an Instagram account and posting there. It's just going to LinkedIn and doing some random post. But I think there's a proper strategy in doing that and finding that how does the customer discovers you. Like there's a normal process in that. Please elaborate on that.
So firstly, like from my experience and from research, I've seen that there's space for every company. Like be if you're a startup or any, if your product is strong and if your marketing as a strategy is strong, then you're always going to be successful. And second, coming to digital marketing. Digital marketing, as you correctly mentioned, there are many domains and spheres like search engine optimization, SEO. Then there's search engine marketing, SEM. Then there is social media marketing is also further in digital marketing. Then there's omni-channel marketing. Like all of these are fall under the same digital marketing domain. What I like about digital marketing is that by spending just 0 rupees, you can get huge amount of audience, huge amount of sales and numbers. Now, as you correctly mentioned, digital marketing and posting on social media doesn't mean that you're just random posting. It's not. It's at the very essence. If I'm posting on Insta, my thought would be, okay, how can I create that demand of my product in my customer's mindset? Like the same way Apple did. At those times, there wasn't any concept digital marketing. There was word of mouth. So Apple went on to, like Apple. If you research about it, Apple, it created that necessity, that need for the product. While there are 2 types of things you can do. You can either tell, okay, you need this product, this is a product, it is a dire need of you, or you can say that, okay, this is the problem that this product is solving. So Apple made people believe that they need this product, and people then started buying it. Now coming to search engine optimization, social media marketing, and search engine marketing. If I first go to search engine optimization, it comprises basically of how well have you structured your site on a website, how a search engine browser, how your Google views it. If somebody searches, okay, Ferrari, what is the first thing that comes up? What is the first thing that pops up? So if you go on a website, if you just search, okay, let's just, for example, let's go for Ferrari only, there will be first 2 sites which will come on top. That first 2 sites which will be like yellow or something, like ad will be written next to it. Those sites are paid sites. Like those sites pay some small amount of Google, some small amount to Google, that if a person clicks on that site, their site will be opened, right? So Google has reserved first 2 spots for the sites who are willing to pay them out. Then the remaining all the positions are for those sites who are not going to pay amount and they're free. So then it depends how well you have structured your website. By structuring a website, I mean how well have you used your keywords. Like keywords play a huge role. If I just now search Ferrari, okay, how well has Ferrari done his keywording in those, be it a post, be it a blog, be it anything, be it a biomapper, be it customer service, how well have they mentioned everything, how well they've segregated everything. Secondly, your website should be phone optimized. In this 21st century, we all are using mobile phones more than laptops. We are always on mobile. And there's a study that I don't remember the exact percentage, but it's more than 30%, that if your website is not well optimized by for phone, then users are more willing to back out of it. And if a user backs out of the website, then your ranking falls. Like Google has a search engine ranking. Like that's how it ranks. If I go on website and say I want to buy a car toy, there will be plenty of websites coming, and all those are ranked on the basis of how well they've used keywords, how well they've structured it, how well they formatted it, on the basis of that. So if I open a website number 5 and I open it and I do not find information I'm looking for, I back out and I go back to home page, then for that site, it ranking will get lower. Because, and if at some point if I see, okay, not me but large amount of people doing it, then slowly and slowly there is a position will get drop down. Now, search engine optimization, this is just one facet. Second facet is keeping a website simple and to the point. If it's a huge clutter, then nobody is going to view it. There's a funny principle in search engine optimization. It's called KISS, KISS. It's called keep it simple, stupid. So it's as it says. It just says keep it simple. Make it to the point. Keep the if a buy now button should be always on the website showing you. If you open Amazon, the buy now button, you can, no matter where you go on the screen, no matter which product you're choosing, buy now button will always be on the top right corner. So that's how well optimized the site should be. How well you're using keywords. If you're using an image, where it is positioned, how are you putting the contents next to it. So that it talking about search engine optimization will literally take huge amount of time, but in essence it's just that how well is the company structured their website. Like it's like portraying your menu card to the online audience. If your menu card is looking like appealing, I'm going to open it. If it's like a huge mess, अगर कबाड़ मचा रखा है तो कौन ही दिखेगा. तो भाई it's like it should be short, to the point, crisp, and should grab attention.